Alright guys, welcome to the promised holiday vlog. I'm here with Karin, yay! And this is the inside of our very small apartment we rented out here in Spain, in Conil. Let's go to the cool part, oops. Going upstairs real quick here. And yeah, that's where I spend most of my time when we're not on the beach or doing a little trip. Echo! It's nice and echoey. It's a bit windy, so brace yourself for incoming wind. Ooh, yep. And here we are, the rooftop terrace. Let's do a little bit of a look about. So, oh yeah. Ocean, city, our little where we can sit in. And yeah. Today though, as we spend a lot of time on the beaches, we're gonna go make a little trip. We're gonna go to Cadiz. Cadiz, one of the oldest cities in Europe, the oldest city in Europe, and hopefully it's gonna be cool. But as I said, today it's a bit windy, but we are ready to go. Are we good?
Yes.
Good. Lots of wind energy out there, man. Look at all these wind power wheels, whatever. So yeah, we are on the road now. Our way too big car. We had a small car booked and they didn't have one, so they upgraded us for free. I guess there's no reason to complain. But yeah, this is a kind of a small SUV. And yeah, around us you can see the landscape. Right now everything is harvested and dried out, you know. When we come here in early year, it's very green and lush. There's lots of agriculture here, lots of plant life, and obviously good food resulting from that. So yeah, we'll keep on driving to Cadiz. It's a really short drive, maybe 40 kilometers or so. And yeah, I'll see you there and hopefully we can get some nice footage. As I said, today is the first day where it's really windy. So yeah, on the road, put on some tool and let's roll. Yo, that looks epic. Epic bridge, the harbor, and there's the ocean on the other side. So I'm thinking we're coming over. No, it was a land, like a land, small as like how's it called? Halbinsel.
Oh, half island, I don't know.
Peninsula.
Yes, peninsula.
Yeah, but yeah.
Ocean.
Yeah, the ocean right there. But this bridge looks epic. So we're rolling in, we're trying to find a parking spot somewhere downtown in Old Town, and then we'll wander around. Oh yeah! We arrived now in Cadiz after maneuvering our way through a super tiny parking garage. They're always way too small here in Spain. It's crazy. And there's no markers, no nothing. Yeah, but supposedly Cadiz is a very loud, holy, this guy knows how to drive, man. He was literally over the hood of the other car with his trailer, holy man. Yeah, so we're walking around here a little bit trying to get our bearings, but I'm thinking we're circling around Old Town at the moment. To the right it looks pretty old. So yeah, trying to make our way down to the ocean and then there. It's funny here. Like look above me, like all the cabling. Wait, I show you here along the houses. You see that? Like that, and there. It's a very excessive case of doing that here. I mean, I know so wirings and stuff are a little bit, you know, have a little bit of a different standard. Well, it's literally, I don't know what these cables are, but they're just strung up along the houses here, infinitely, everywhere. Yeah, that's a sign of an old town. They probably didn't want to rip up all the pavement, but yeah, that's Spain for you, man. Make it work somehow. Alright guys, there's a little bit of wind going on here, hope you don't mind, but we are now at the Cathedral of San Sebastian, down at the beach front here in Cadiz. And funnily enough, supposedly, if according to Hollywood, right here is Cuba. Because if you look over there, that's actually where a pretty famous movie scene was shot. You only die twice. No, what was it? Tomorrow Never Dies, yeah, with Pierce Brosnan. And Halle Berry was coming out of the water here, walking up, and they claimed it's Cuba, but you know, it was Cadiz in Spain. There's another fortress out there, so the whole city, old city, is surrounded by walls and castillos and stuff, because it's a freaking old city, hundreds of years old. They claim it was, what was it, 900 before Jesus was founded, something like that. Locals claim it's older, but yeah, really old, really old. It's pretty cool. They built this little castle extension all the way out here. It's a really long bridge going over a little bit of a reef here. Down there you can see the age-old stones, 2,000 years old. Pretty cool. And then, you know, newer layers added on top. And here, this is also cool. This is some, you can see that hole in there, right? I'm pretty sure. So either this was a well or, hola! Wow, there's echo. Or prisoners were in there. It's hard to tell. It's a really dirty, you know, broken piece of glass in front of it. But yeah, there's a hole in there, real deep. It's a really nice view out here as well, around the city. The city extends all the way, and then you can see, whoa, there's a lot of wind. Yeah, the coastline all the way. Really cool. Harbor bridge over there. And here's where the James Bond movie was. Most likely the little hut was a... Oh, water keeps splashing up. Ooh. Most likely there was a watchtower, you know, you can see the foundations there. And built directly on the coral reef. Whoop. Yep, more water. Around midday it's searing hot here in Cadiz. If you're out of the wind a bit. And yeah, now we're in a nice park out on the ocean front. Here it's a botanical garden. It's called Geneva Park. It's really cool here. Kind of a quiet and cool spot inside the city with birds and cool looking trees from all over the world, from Japan and, you know, everywhere. Pretty much every tree grows here. That can grow in any warm climate. It's pretty cool. Palm trees and things, you know, the Spanish.
The poetry path.
Okay, the poetry path. The Spanish had a big empire, so obviously they wanted to represent that in their big and important cities. We found a nice and shady place here in the Park of Geneva and looked around a bit. Behind us is Old Town. We're gonna make our way over there now. There is a very cool dig site of, yeah, from 900 BC Phoenician settlements with cool old sarcophags and stuff. And there's also a cool tower we can get on top and have a nice view around the city. And then there's also a super cool, very old church right there where you can supposedly go down in the basement. Like, you know, there's several old churches built above each other, and down you can hear the ocean. Right now what you hear is this little water thingy behind us. So yeah, taking a little break. It's really hot, and later today we also want to go and have some really good tapas, because yeah, Cadiz is also famous for its really good tapas and seafood. And what liquor? What was it?
No, that's Jerez.
Oh, Jerez, yeah. But it's still nice here. Yeah, you know, it's a nice and warm place somewhere. If in the middle of October there's citrus growing on the trees randomly, right? Man, yeah, it's a beautiful day today. Like 30 and up, really warm. Celsius, that is, of course. All around the city you would find shady squares like that, where people sit outside, you know, in the shade, and the houses are normally, like, the windows are closed, you know, trying to get some coolness into the houses. Lots of wells and things, so it was a very rich trade port as well in the past. And yeah, so it's really cool here. Very Spanish or very Andalusian. So if you look behind me now, you can see one of the very typical Spanish alleyways. You can see it's narrow, lots of shades, and if you look around you can also see all the houses are always barred up at the lower levels here. You can see that, right? Everywhere. It's not really needed today, but it's traditional because the area here was a very adventurous place. You know, it was raided over and over the thousands of years of existence. You know, even Vikings came here and raided and plundered the place, completely destroyed it. And Francis Drake and others, you know, and also of course over from Africa. So around the coastline here in Spain, you will always see these barred up lower windows. It's just part of it. And then on top you would have these extensions open, that's where the living rooms are. During the night time you can open that and let the, you know, let your warm place be flooded by cool air. During the day everybody would keep their shades closed, right? Because it's very hot here always. It's very close to Africa. You can literally see Africa if you look out on the ocean. And yeah, so there is how it goes here. Very tight and narrow little walkways here in the older town or older parts of the city. And it extends, you know, it goes on forever like this. And into this direction over there, you know. And it's funny, cars are driving around here. It's always a bit chaotic and crazy. But yeah, here you can see very typical architecture. Everybody has these nice little, yeah, extensions to their living rooms with a kind of a balcony that can be opened up then. So I was talking about makeshift wiring. So this is the local transformation hub here for the whole neighborhood, and this is how the wiring is. You can literally walk there and touch it and get electrocuted. Is you know, and then there's the cables everywhere. It's pretty crazy for sure, but beautiful old houses here. Most of them really nicely renovated and kept in good shape. Oh, here you can see some of more of the old barred up windows. Pretty cool. Look at this nice one here. Alright guys, now we made it up the Torre, the big tower. Over there, this is where we've been before, the fortress. And over there is the park we've been to. Yeah, we can go all the way around, check it out. Everything is very white. Houses are painted white, that is very typical for here. And you can see here, for example, they have these yards inside the houses where it's cool. There's another one over there. You know, every time in the middle of the houses, they would have little shady, nice to chill out places. And this thing here is the museum. It's a very old stuff. We will definitely go in there. It's a harbor over there. You can see a cruise ship. It must be Italian because the whole city is full of Italian tourists. You can see them hear them talking. And over there, this is one of the very old churches. Definitely want to check that one out too. So pretty cool. See, there's another one of the yards, and it's still very windy up here. Yeah. And the Atlantic Ocean. Somewhere down there we're staying. 40 miles. So it's quite interesting, guys. We're going down the tower now again. And I showed you when we were looking from on top, right? There was all kinds of small towers on the houses everywhere. And that pretty much goes back to trading. As I told you, this was a very, very prominent trade port here. And back in the days, the ships were not on a schedule. They would come whenever the hell they want, right? Whenever the wind brings them here. And the traders would sit on the towers and check which ships are coming in. Well, because pretty much first come, first serve, right? If you're there first at the ship coming in with new trades and new stuff to trade, and you get there first, you get the best deal. That's why you have over 160 towers they had in the past, and they preserved 130 of them here. So nice, you know, look back into history. Ships were not on time, you gotta watch for them. So we decided not to go to the museum because it's just too nice outside. Maybe we'll go there later, we'll see. But what you can see here is actually the old market, house, better say. Because, you know, as it is so hot here, always the markets were in kind of shady, semi-open buildings like that, and that's the big market here. Yeah, you can buy nice fish and stuff in the morning. Now we're taking a little break in a very typical nice street cafe here. Check it out. Karin is chilling there and we're eating some good aceituna, some good olives. We have beautiful olives here that taste gorgeously. Yeah, in the midst of Old Town, people chilling. It's cool here. I like it. Alright, we made our way to the Cathedral of Cadiz. And just around the corner there's supposed this other church which is super old. Trying to find it, it must be somewhat behind the big cathedral here, but look, super nice piazza or plaza. In front of it, piazza is Italian. And yeah, really nice little bars and restaurants here. Super cool. Beautiful city here, Cadiz. Very charming, you know? There's a lot of life. Check it out. Beautiful. All the open spaces. They have some nets on top because some of the old facade is crumbling and falling down. Look at that. Fantastic. Beautiful. It's a different style if you go to the cathedrals here in Spain and in the south. It's not as, you know, in your face and not so much stuff, but still, here's the big altar. Nice paintings on top. Really epic. Alright guys, now we are in front of the museum here, where we have old Roman and Phoenician foundations, buildings and so on. Should be really interesting. Cool bit is if you're a citizen of the European Union, you can actually get in for free. So, sorry British guys, either you come quick or you know you gotta pay. Alright guys, so now we just went into the museum. Sadly camera, you know, was not allowed in there. But it was pretty epic, man. They had it really nice preserved and you could look at all 3,000-year-old Phoenician and then about 2,000-year-old Roman stuff. It was really interesting. You know me, I love history. And yeah, now, wait, where do I here? Now we're waiting here. We're having a good hour to chill. And then one of the best tapa restaurants in all of Spain is gonna open, and you know it's just around the corner. You gotta make sure to be there to get in. You cannot reserve, you just gotta be there, you know. So we're stalking and waiting until it opens, and then we're gonna have a nice tapas meal. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! No, the food. Sorry, can't look at the boobs. Yeah, and we're home again. In our small little apartment. Was a great trip, but enough with, you know, trips now. The next few days we're gonna chill on the beach. And that's it from the vlog. I hope you enjoyed, guys. See you soon at home, huh? Playing some Minecraft.